As most of you know, I've been to Sturgis many times. Well, this is another series of my Sturgis videos coming up now. This series is going to be titled Sturgis 2019. So, check them all out. Thanks for following. Okay, good morning everybody. As you can see, I'm in my trailer. This is where the bike was. This is where all the damage came in the water. That sucker is sealed now. But what I want to show you is what I'm taking to Sturgis this year. Somebody have been asking and stuff what kind of gear. So here's it is. You can see my jacket. I already dug it out. It's right here. And these are the patches I was talking to you about earlier about the guy that was in the wreck. He sewed most of those on. Another guy named Steve he made the jacket from I bought a heavy duty jacket. You can't even buy them this heavy anymore. And then he came in and I had him put that leather on there, which is 3 more thicknesses of leather. If I fall down on a motorcycle, I want to land on my back because I got like 4 thicknesses of heavy leather to go through. And this is a heavy jacket. Taking that for sure. And what else are we taking? Oh, Chaps. Now these Chaps, they're not the fancy leather ones just for, you know, looks. These are made out of heavy hide. And the reason I know they're made out of heavy hide is I made them. And I used a horse bell, something off of a horse for that, and it works great. They're heavy duty, they got little pockets on them. Now, I don't usually wear these, but I take them with me in case I need them. Okay, so Chaps and jacket. Then this here is my rain gear. One thing we want to do is check my rain gear out, make sure it's in there. Just because it says it's rain gear on the outside don't mean nothing. But there should be a jacket and pants in here. But I am wondering if not. Let's see. Somebody told me my rain gear was made in Japan. I don't know. It says Harley-Davidson on it. Let's see. We got the jacket. No, we got the pants. We got the pants. Where's the jacket? Is it in there? Yep, jacket's in there too. Good to check it. Just because it says it don't mean somebody ain't been in there screwing around. So we got the rain gear. I definitely take this. Because you know, if you take rain gear with you, your chances of having rain are very slim. If you don't take your rain gear with you, I'll guarantee you're going to get rained on. You know how that works. Okay, now what I use for bags are these little stuff bags. They're some people sell stuff bags and all they are is a bag. I'll show you the difference. Yeah, I could have folded that up better. Now how a real stuff bag works is you tighten that up, so you got it in there. Then you take this part, okay, like so. It's got all these little straps on it. If it don't have the straps on it, I don't consider it I consider it a bag, not a stuff bag. So then you take these, you loosen these up. Come on, loosen up. Don't make a liar out of me. Loosen it up so you can get the top on, like so. You line these things up here, then you start snugging it down, and you can shrink this down. Get the air out of it, get it down there where it'll work. So we got the rain gear now. He's ready to go. Rain gear. Cross that one off the list. Oh, this one here. Well, let me show you the difference. That was a stuff bag. This is just a dang bag. This is my sleeping bag. Sometimes I take this one. More than likely I'll take the bigger one. But the wife won't let me have the bigger one until I'm ready to walk out the door because she's using it in the I wonder if you can see my head. Can you see my head? Barely. She's using it in the RV, the other one. But sleeping bag is one thing you want to take. You want to take these. Once I get everything packed on the bike, this is kind of a security net. I go over everything on the trunk, and because the trunk will have stuff packed on it, and this just holds it on there. Okay, so you want to take a cool wrap. You can buy these at just about anywhere. You just get these soaked and they just swell up. You put them around your neck if you don't know what a cool wrap is. These got little beads in it. Once they get wet, they swell up and this whole thing will be like a sausage. Put that around your neck and that'll keep you cool. That's necessity. Don't take much. Now then, this is my fur. You've seen it on my seat. This goes all the way on my seat and up my back. Keeps me cool. And it keeps me warm if it's cold out. And believe it or not, even when it rains, it ain't that bad. Okay, but here's something. So get you a piece of fur to sit on. If you want to be comfortable, you can go to any leather shop and just say, I need a piece of fur this big. This is a sheepskin. These are so handy. I got bunches of those in here. These are dog collars from the dollar store. So you spend $1, you get a few of these, different sizes, and they clip on like so. You know how a dog collar clips on. Like that. It'll keep the roll tight, and then you can tie it to another one here. I'll show you that when I get all packed up. But dog collars to hold your stuff tight really works good, and it's cheap. Okay, next thing is I take this thing with me. Just a little flashlight. It's probably dead. Yep, dead now. Put new batteries in it. But you can set it on your little picnic table. You can shine it if you need it. Pretty handy little device. And in my trunk, once you get my clothes in my trunk, I got these corners on each part of in the trunk area, and I'll stick that in one side, my pump in the other side for my air mattress, which is what I'm looking for right now. I know I got it here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's another stuff bag. I'll put more stuff in here, but this is just my pillow. I know, I'm a sissy. I used to just go and I'd have a sleeping bag in my jacket, and that's all I'd take. I mean, fold up the leather jacket, put my head on it, wake up in the morning, have a zipper imprint on the side. But pillow is really nice, so, and they don't take up much room, and they're not no weight. Put that in there. This hangs on the back of the rig also, along with the dog collars will be on this thing too. This will go with me for sure. And that's just another one of those, you can collapse that thing into a ball like that. Okay, this thing, a mister. Doesn't take much room. I put it up in the back and then have this held to hold it down. I put this right behind your seat on the tour pack, okay? You know, you got your chrome bar right there and your luggage here. I drop that right in there, strap that right on. I can pump this up. It'll reach up to my head, and you fasten this right under here, and then you can give yourself a little mist once in a while. It's gonna go. It's going with me. Because when we went through Texas in 2016 or 15 I think, we used that. It was hot. Now then, Spanky gave me this thing. This is pretty cool. It's a McNet topical, what it is, the towel you dry yourself with. It's like a chamois for your body. I would just type in body chamois and you'll find one. This thing here, if you can see it, I'll zoom in one way or another. If you can see this thing, oh, that's all it is. And then I got another little terry cloth in here also. But this thing will dry your body off like you won't believe. And then you hang it up on your bike after you've taken your shower. You dry off, you come out, and then you just lay this towel on top of your bike somewhere, and by the time you're packed up and ready to go, it's dry. And it's just like a chamois. It just takes the water off. Very good investment. Much smaller than a towel. Okay, I take a little blow-up pillow too. this one, when you get older, you'll find that, especially if you got the knees, you'll find that laying one knee on top of the other one, they start to hurt. So that's all that does, is just go there. And if I don't need it, it's flat in the bottom, doesn't take up no room. Okay, a lot of people tell me they hate Coleman because they didn't even last 1 hour. Don't know. This will be the 5th year on this one. Hopefully it still pumps up. I'll probably check it out before we leave. I'm not going to check it out right now. But this is just a Coleman single wide air mattress. That will be going, unless it's got a hole in it, then it'll be another one purchased just like it. Now with that, I got my pump. Now this I take out, it doesn't go in the box, and you don't want to leave any of the contraptions behind it, like this. I take this out, and it also fits, like I said, that fits in one corner of my trunk. This will fit in another corner of my trunk. Everything's got to have its place. And this is going. There's no way to pump that up without a pump. So this will be going for sure. All right. Let's see. That's going, that's going. Then we got this tent. It's the best tent I've ever owned. I'm going to put it up the camera so you can see. It's got a .com on it. But this is a great little tent. Let's see if we can get that right up there so you can read it. Okay. So, you're going to need the tent. And this tent here is advertised to go up in, I think, 60 seconds or 30 seconds and go down, put it back together in 90 seconds. And it's pretty, once you get used to it, it's pretty close to that. Because it just, open it up, you got a band around here. I got a review on there. You can check this out on the reviews from a couple years ago when I first got it, of how easy it is to put together. You take a band off, grab the center, lift up on it, the legs all fall down, you lock all them, and then you're good to go. Then you can put stakes around it and other things if you need be. But if you're just going to be there for the night and you're just going straight in it, it ain't going to blow away with you in it. So my stepson got me that. That will never leave me. So, and this tent is waterproof. The difference between other tents, like this one I got here, that one's water resistant. This one means the water won't get in. You could put a sprinkler on top of this, and until the water flooded in the bottom, by the great floods, it would never get wet, because even on the bottom it's got a 6-inch seal all the way around it, rubber, that floor comes up like so. Water can't get in. And it's a double tent. That's why it is waterproof. The outside sheds all the water off. The inside tent doesn't get a drop on it. You can lay in that thing and listen to the rain pour all night long. So I suggest that. What else are we going to take? Well, you've seen the tools and stuff and everything I take. I've got other bags here for other things. Let me show you. What else we got? I got to pick me out a good bandana to take to Sturgis with me for Eric. Put his ashes in them. I don't know which one I'm going to use. That's a nice one. I don't know what I'm going to use yet. That's a little flamboyant for old Eric. Like I said, I'm taking my son's ashes out there this year. And I'm going to leave him out there, hanging from a tree, so he can enjoy Sturgis the rest of his eternity. Eternity? Yeah, the rest of deal. Okay, now then, naturally I'm going to be taking gloves. I'll be taking other bandanas. Trying to figure out a bandana I want to grab out of here. This thing's full of bandanas. Let's get a good one. That one might work. That one might work for Eric. Anyway, I'll have bandanas. I'm gonna have my leather gloves. Another thing I didn't show you here, but I'll probably show you later. Also, plastic bags, just the ones you go to the grocery store and get. Take your groceries out. Keep 2 or 3 of them in your bottom of your bag. And if it starts raining, your feet start getting soaked. Take your shoes off, put on some dry socks, put the bags around your feet, stick them back in the boot. That'll keep your feet dry. Your boots will still get wet. You can dry them out later. Now, same thing on your hands. They're going to get, your hands are going to get wet through the leather gloves. That's no doubt. So, I carry some rubber gloves, just some little mechanics rubber gloves. And if you're getting a little sprinkle, no big deal. But if you're rained on all day long, you get tired of that crap. So I put on the rubber gloves, put my hands in the leather gloves, which are usually already wet. Well, the water won't get to your hands. It'll help keep them a little drier, and it'll keep them a little warmer. Now, I have all kinds of straps in here that will hold stuff on. I'll show you that when I go to bolt it on. But I even got extra tents. That's a big one for me and Vicky going. Oh, got a photo bomber. There he goes again. I will take a full face helmet. I used to take a little half helmet, okay? Full face. I'll show you that later. But I take the helmet, because all my helmets are locked up front. But I take a helmet that the jaw opens up on it. The whole thing slips up and down. And the reason I take a full face helmet now is because you get in the rain, the little half helmet ain't gonna do you no good, and I don't usually wear a helmet unless I'm in the rain, or unless if I feel like wearing one that day, nobody's gonna tell me not to wear it. I will wear it. Nobody's gonna tell me to wear one. It's my choice, my head, my life. So that's the gear I'm taking. There'll be some other things when I start putting it all on. I'm just looking for it all in, make sure I got it all. And I think I got enough to get it packed up. New batteries for everything. But that's what this segment's about. That's it. Don't forget to meet me out at Sturgis if you want. The route's on there. You can ride with me. Or you can meet me at Sturgis at Bear Butte State Park in the parking lot at noon. I'm going to put my stepson's ashes out there. One of you guys had an uncle. You're taking his ashes out also. If you want to join me, you're welcome to. Anybody wants to meet me there at noon on the 7th at Bear Butte State Park. That's where I'll be. See ya. Subscribe, guys. You want to hit the button for subscribing. You want to check out the last video, and you want to check out one related to this. I might put the tent on there. I'll put something on here.